This is my project or my design for a steam powered engine. It might look a bit weird, yes, I know, but it works. It moves, okay. Obviously it's not like a completely fully working prototype. It's a prototype. It's not meant to be perfect. There's a lot of things that I need to change and to uh, to upgrade, but in general, this is a very interesting project that I have made, and I have learned a lot with it, even though it's not perfect, but it's really helpful to, it was really helpful to me to learn all that I need to do for a bigger project, because I want to make a bigger project, like a motorcycle engine, like a inline 4 or B4 engine, which would be the main goal. And but for now, I'm just gonna explain why I did this. Why did I make this? Okay, I don't like electric motors. I don't like electric cars. And now every single manufacturer is going fully electrical, or it's really willing to go fully electrical. And I don't want it. I don't really like electric cars, and it's like there is something that it's missing in electric cars. An engine, okay? Internal combustion engines are gonna disappear. They will disappear eventually. So I wanna make, or I wanna try to make a engine that works with steam, water steam, and pressure, like air pressure, and which is fully clean, emissions free, and that wouldn't be a problem with emissions and that. But I want to keep the function of a internal combustion engine, and keep it classic. Now, these are the valves. Okay, they are rotary valves. Why? Because rotary valves have a lot more airflow than normal conventional valves, like the conic valves, and they have a lot less resistance, rotational resistance. Like as you can see, they spin completely free and easily. Okay, and this now, there you go. Now, what's the function of this? You got the intake, which fills up the cylinder and pushes down the piston. Then when the piston goes up, the exhaust valve, this is loose, there we go. Now when it goes up, the exhaust valve, it's fully open, so it goes up with any resistance. And when it's up, it rotates again and opens up the intake to fully fill up the cylinder again. So in terms of stroke wise, it will be a 2-stroke engine, which is better for power density, and you wouldn't notice a lot that lack of power, because you would have twice the density. Stroke wise, it will be a two-stroke engine. Now, how are you gonna build pressure? If you put a boiler to boil water at its maximum power, it's gonna build a lot of pressure, and if you don't release that pressure, that shit's gonna blow up. Okay, now if we connect that valve to put the pressure into an engine, voila, you have pressure, steam pressure. And then if we run out of pressure or we need more pressure, you can just put a supercharger in the engine, or even a supercharger and then a turbo basically in the exhaust. So you're gonna build a lot more pressure when the engine is running, and at top RPMs you're gonna build even more pressure, so it's gonna create its own fuel, which is pressure, air pressure. And for me it makes sense. I don't know if it's gonna work like that, but for now it's a prototype, and that's what I got here. Okay, now these are the timing gears, and what they do is to just connect the the crank the crank gear with the valve gear. And as you can notice, this gear, it's a lot bigger. It has twice the tooth teeth it has twice the teeth as this one, because we want this one to rotate half a turn every single turn with this one. So when this one completes a full rotation, this one makes half rotation. I don't know if I can explain it pretty good, because English is not my first language, but I'm doing my best. Okay. Now, this was my try to make a flywheel, but to be honest, I think it's very useless. To be honest, I mean it spins really easy. And it looks pretty good also. Now, this is just the prototype. Okay, I want to build a bigger engine, like, what is it, a much bigger engine like this. This is gonna be the cylinder. I'm gonna use the cans for the cylinder, because it's a lot smoother, and it's gonna be a lot better for the working procedure, you know. Now, I'm already designing the bigger engine, and it's gonna be a lot bigger. This is the piston, the first prototype of the piston, which is not really well designed. This was my very first design, which is crap, to be honest. But to be honest, it's already like pretty big in comparison. Now, what I have to do is to first of all focus on it, on the project. I wanna make this kind of project to work, and I also wanna make a bigger project, like a bigger engine working. But for now, this is what I got. Okay. Now, if you wanna print this by yourself, I don't know if there's gonna be a lot more of interest in this kind of project. I hope so, but I don't know. I don't expect it to be viral or something like that. I'm making this by myself because I want it to work, and that's it. If there's anyone that can make a better design, let me know, and I give you the project, like the Fusion 360 project I have right now. This is my project. As you can see, this is all I got. And this is the crank, which is pretty fucked up in there, but as you can see, here's the engine block. Everything is in Spanish, so you're not gonna understand anything. This is the top of the engine, which is pretty much this. Okay. Now, without this part and without this part, you can actually see how it's meant to work. This is the intake valve, this is the exhaust valve, and you can really see how it's meant to work in there. I hope you can. And for now, what I'm gonna do in the next project, in the bigger project, I am gonna separate these two valves into separate rotating valves to make them a lot bigger. Now, these two parts are separate. They are 3D printed separately, because if you look closely, when you print something that is really tall and it has a lot of changes in the shape. Now, as you can see, these two parts are completely separate. They are designed to be printed separately, like this. Now, why? Because when you 3D print something, you need to have a flat bottom, and if you print this like this, what are you gonna do in there, like in this part, in this change? If you print this like this, it's gonna be fucked up. It's not gonna be printed right. So what you need to do is to separate the parts and then assemble them. So what I'm gonna make in the next project, I am gonna do a separate valves, so you can actually print them completely apart, so they will not depend from one to each other. It's gonna be a bit harder to time the engine, but it's gonna work a lot better. So also what I'm gonna do is to make this stroke a lot shorter, because I want a high revving engine instead of a really torquey one, and also that's gonna help a lot to reduce the size of the engine. It's gonna be a lot more compact. And that's it for now. I'm making a other project, like already a bigger one, a 2-cylinder a inline 2 or parallel twin, which I hope it goes right, but I will focus on that for the next weeks, I would say. And if that project works, probably I'll make a B4 or even a V6 engine, and let's see how that works. And again, as I said, I hope that you can understand what I'm saying, because English isn't my first language. It's Spanish, and I'm also making a Spanish channel. So if you speak Spanish, you can watch the original content in there in Spanish, which is my first language, and I can explain everything a lot better and easier. And as I said in the past video, I'm making this channel to practice my English, because I need to upgrade, to improve my English, as you can notice. And as I have no one to talk in English with, I need to talk with you guys. So let me in the comments if you can understand what I'm saying in English, if I need to improve a lot my pronunciation, which I know I have to improve a lot my pronunciation, but it's for that, because of that I need to talk a lot, because the more you talk, the more you practice, you get better. That's the main idea. So let me know in the comments if you wanna build this project at home. So I'm gonna release the files so you can print them, and probably also I'm gonna make a tutorial, to a guide to build the project properly, and probably some tips that you might need also to make it actually work, you know. So that's it. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in the project, and if you want to help me learning a bit more of this. And also I hope you can understand my vision of what I'm trying to do with this. And if you have any kind of questions or anything, just let it down in the comments. And that's it for now. Let's see you in the next video, guys. And I hope the camera resolution it's not that bad. So sorry for that. See you guys in the next one.